welcome in. Hey, Cal. Oh, good to see you in. Good to see you in. I hope you're doing well tonight. All right. I am not gonna lie. I had to keep reminding myself what day it is. And today is Wednesday. For some reason, it felt like Tuesday. I don't know why. It just felt like Tuesday. And I kept looking over to Kai and I'm like, it's Wednesday, right? I'm so glad I work with him because I was like, it's Wednesday, right? He's like, yes. Yes, it's Wednesday. Thank God. That means tomorrow's Thursday, which is nice. Oh boy. So we are going back into I was a teenage exocolonist. I just ate some dessert. I don't know if it's actually Italian or not, but we went to Home Goods and they had a shit ton of food there. Like I've never seen so much food at Home Goods before. I don't know if it's like a new thing or whatever. And they had like these Italian desserts. So I got some. And I just ate one. I was gonna save them, but I already ate them. I already ate my desserts. They're pretty good actually. I like them a lot. Anyway, we're gonna go back into I was a teenage exocolonist. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Everything is like one thing after another today. I'm really enjoying this game. There's a lot to this game. So everything just kind of destroyed itself. Well, not destroyed itself. We were attacked by the planet that we've been trying to colonize. Our mom's dead. Everything except the place that had the school is destroyed. My dad's not doing very well. And my best friend Anemone, her brother Kombucha, died in the attack, along with like 3 other people. A lot of people died in that attack. So I'm gonna go and we're just gonna kind of smoosh right in there because I really, really, really want to play this game. I'm just really enjoying watching it, and we'll see. I was a teenage exocolonist. It's a really good. I think the story is really nice. I really like the choose your own kind of things. I think it does feel like your choices matter, like an actual game where your choices matter kind of thing, which is nice. And the artwork is glorious. The artwork is phenomenal, if I do say so myself. I do like the artwork. All right, there it is. I was like, it should be capturing any second now. Any second now we'll have, there it goes. Sound. Okay. So our toughness is down because we are grieving for everything. Basically it started with our mom, but now we're grieving. Okay. I just looked at the achievements and it said I could pet my little pet, and I was like, I could pet him, so I had to do that. So here's all. So we are what? We are age 15 now. We are starving. There's no food in the colony. We have a friendship 46 with Anemone, very high. 45 with Tangent because we were doing so much with the school. Cal's at 34, Dis is at 29, Mars is at 31. That's actually higher than I expected. Tonin's dead, Hal's dead, Comb, look at that, dead, very sad. Udicat died, Falulu, that's her mom, died, Tammy's been dead. Okay, a lot of people crossed off. Here's all the memories we have. I would still like to get rid of a few of these memories, but it is what we got. We've got 2 gears on me. I need to unlock some more perks. This was it persuasion? No. New cards in the depot. Reasoning? Organization. I wonder if the more organization you get, if that's what unlocks the perks, or if like engineering maybe will unlock another perk, but who knows? So toughness is down because we're grieving right now. I have a few collectibles, but nothing to write home about. Okay. Our toughness is down because we're starving. That's right. So, I don't know. Marge crosses her arms and soaks. What is the point of having all these kudos if I can't actually use them to like buy stuff we need? Like, hello, it's not like I can mail order more supplies through the wormhole. I do have 100 kudos, which is I was saving up for something and now it's gone. Tangent frowns. I just don't understand, she says. Why now? Why does it keep getting worse? Okay. See, this is where our home was. This is where the shop was. I don't think there's anything else over here that we can look at. Hello. How's it going? Oh, this is my first playthrough. Yes. This is my first playthrough. All right. I know it's hard, Cal says, fiddling nervously with a tassel and a strip, but I just think, what would your mom do right now? She wouldn't complain, that's for sure. Yeah, mom would just be like, buckle up, buttercup. I'm really enjoying it too. It's been hard to talk to your dad about everything. Losing your mom, then losing the colony right after. It's too much to take. Neither of you know what to say. I worry about my dad. I love this game. Looks like the Stratos was just destroyed. Yes. I just reached age 15, so that's where I paused it last time. Weird. Dis is examining a bit of rubble, turning it over in his hands. I wonder if we're ever gonna find like alien tech, he says. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so we can't go out there. So I think, where's Anemone? Oh yeah, Anemone's probably in mourning because her kombucha just died. And if we go into here, what can we do? Engineering is crammed with families and what belongings they've salvaged from the destroyed living quarters. You can spend time in your crowded temporary lodging in the classroom or help the adults try to fix things. So we can mourn, much lessen stress, but we don't really have that much stress right now. Or we could help rebuild, which gives us toughness and organizations. Okay. We might as well. I mean, we'll get less toughness because we're starving, but the organization will go up. Like I said, I think if we get more organization, eventually we can get another slot, which would be kind of nice. I think. We'll see. We'll see. The first month of quiet passes, each day plodding one after the other. You still have trouble sleeping in the classroom barracks, but there's nowhere else to go. Every day you wake with the others and try to make the best of it. Grief and anger come in waves, not just for you, but for everyone. Some days are better than others. And you're assigned to help rebuild the walls. The first part of the month is spent just dragging away the wreckage, sorting it into salvage or recycling. By the time that's done, crews assembling parts of the stratospheric have delivered enough salvage that you can begin work patching up the walls. A sense of urgency permeates the crew. As for everything, people need to feel safe. This is on the work crew with you, something he does begrudgingly. Walls didn't help the first time, he grumbles whenever anyone asks him for his opinion. We should just tear them all down and live like the animals do. If someone planted a bunch of buildings on my land, I'd be pissed off too. This is right, this is pointless. I'm just gonna work hard though. I'm just gonna work hard. As much as like I wanted to, I don't know if he would have liked this. Every time I feel like we try to like become friends with this, it like ruins our relationship. Who's my favorite character so far? Oh, that's kind of a tough one. I actually kind of like this, even though he doesn't really like us. Anemone is really fun, or at least she was until her brother died. We'll see how that changes her. But I did like Anemone a lot. Cal is interesting. He's okay. Tangent's like hard to read, but I don't mind her either. She's like just focused on work. So I think it's like Dis and Anemone are like kind of my favorites at the moment. Mars is I don't know. Mars is like something else bad. I'm not saying she's my least favorite, but she's probably my least favorite. She's just like, I want to go shopping and I'm gonna like ruin these, not ruin, but I'm gonna play the system and make things so I can have the things I want. And my favorite is also Dis. I tried so hard to be friends with him. He's so hard. Mars can grow on you. She does because she's like, she likes it when you push back on her. So like every time I'm like, no, like I stand up to her, they're like, bonus points with Mars. And I'm like, oh, okay, well that's kind of cool. Like she really does, like she doesn't want you to be a pushover, which I kind of like, but she's also at the same time like, oh, where's my bed? You know, like it's kind of interesting. But I did a lot of I was trying to get Dissa, but he's a tough one, man. Him and Tangent. Every time you think you're gonna support them to like get a bonus point, they're like, "I'm not a baby," or like, you don't believe me," or like, "I can do myself," or like, "You're just like the rest," and like minus points. And I was like, I was trying to be supportive. I was trying to be supportive. By the end of the month, you made noticeable progress. There are other priorities and not a lot of construction material, but when last year's mushwood harvest was done drying out, you'll be able to do more. Even if this is right that it didn't help the first time, it's better than nothing. All right. Card becomes a 3. If card to the left is it gives us 25. Is that the best we can do, though? Is that the best we can do? We could do... Oh, but that means they'd all become... That's why I put it over there, because they'd all become a 1. So, if we keep the yellows to the... If we keep the yellows over here... 25. I think that might be the best. There's really no other way, unless we take that out and put the 3s next to each other. It gives me... That's 25 too. So it's like the same. That was 20. Okay. I don't know. I like keeping all the colors together. I don't... All right. Okay, that was the highest. Good game. Okay. The sun finally suns finally dawn again on your birthday. You wake up early and climb to the top of engineering to watch the first sun's watery rays break the horizon as the wormhole recedes across the sky. Dawn should represent hope after a long period of darkness, but this light only reveals the full extent of the damage to the colony. The organization's now at 37. Perception's at 53. Okay. My perception's pretty high. 79. Damn. You've been having trouble sleeping like most people. It's hard to find rest crammed in the classroom with all the other kids and the families. And every time you close your eyes, you shake your head to clear the memories. You pull your blanket more tightly around your shoulders. Not your blanket. That one's gone. And stare at the sun rises on the horizon, meager and sickly. Hey, kiddo, you hear, and your dad comes and sits down next to you. I was looking for you. A nice view, huh? At least we got a rooftop patio out of the deal. He laughs a little at his own joke, then it just sort of trails off with a sigh afterward. He puts his arm around your shoulders, and you sit in silence for a while, watching the sunrise pick out all the broken glass and littering the fields, glimmering like a field of stars. Neither of you really knows what to say. It's clear your dad feels like he has to give you a pep talk, but there's an oppressive nature to the silence that makes it feel impossible for either of you to start. Eventually, he just sighs and his shoulders slumps. I know things seem pretty bad right now, he says, squinting into the sunrises. I guess it's just sunrise. It sounds like just taking all of his effort not to cry, but it'll get better. It has to, right? You're not so sure. At least your mom wasn't here to see this, he mutters. That's a silver lining, I guess. You watch the sunrise together for a few more minutes. After a bit, your dad musters up a brave smile and pulls out a little box tied with a piece of gardening twine. Happy birthday, my little rutabaga, he says. Oh, we get +5 to challenges? Some medallion too. You know what it is before you open it. Your odd medallion, the one your dad made with the sun on it to represent Earth, was broken during the attack. And all the chaos you didn't even notice, but your dad did and made you a new one. It's just like you remembered. A similar design with a wormhole this time to represent Vertumna. You thank him and squint out into the swirling wormhole, still barely visible in the brightening sky. It's so massive and awe-inspiring this time of year, but it always seems to herald disaster. You're happy to watch it fade away into the daylight. Your dad slaps you in the back. What a birthday, huh? Here's hoping they all get better from here. You both head back downstairs to the wreckage of the canteen where they've put up temporary roofing with whatever tarps and scraps can be found. The colony nano printers, the few that still run, have been working day and night to replace the necessities of life. But larger construction projects are going to take some time. Aunt Anne has coaxed the kitchen nano printers into making soy gruel and pressed bars. Life-sustaining but depressing. You and the other colonists eat your breakfast in stony silence as you mentally prepare for the day. Chief Administrator Seek has taken over as interim governor until the council can elect someone new. Last week, they held a mass funeral for everyone who died. There's talk of turning the stratospherics destroyed front half into a memorial shrine. After everything useful has been salvaged, there's still so much to do. Okay. So now we are in the early quiets. So we plus 5 challenges. Not bad. Plus 1 off flushes. Alright, let's take that off. Let's put the sun medallion on. Let's just try it out a little bit. I'm curious what it's gonna be like. Alright. Let's see. Anemone's still not around. I got a lot of marshwood on me still. Nobody wants to talk, which is fair, I guess. Alright. So only thing left to do, because these guys probably still don't want to talk to me. Yeah. Tangent paces outside the engineering wing, the only building still standing. With everyone living in there, there's barely enough room to think. Alright. Anemone! Okay. So our stress is 50. That's not bad at all. We're starving. Let's rebuild. You're assigned to help with the geoponics. The agriculturalists have been hard at work trying to salvage what they can of the ruined fields and the destroyed greenhouses, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Your dad has taken over as chief cultivator. Succeeding your mom was already difficult for him, and now there's this. He's never been the kind of guy to hide from hard work, but he's been pretty distant lately. Cal's working in geoponics too, of course. He smiles when he sees you. Hey, Solana, there's lots of stuff to do. What do we want to work on? Repair the greenhouses, work in the fields, or rebuild the animal pens. Ooh. Maybe the greenhouses, I believe. Let's do the greenhouses. The geodesic domes, miraculously prefab modular structures your parents brought from Earth, are in shambles. Much of the glass and metal is beyond repair, destined for the recycler. You and Cal help clear away the debris, and when that's done, you help drape tarps over what's still standing so that the drifting spark snow doesn't pile up inside and affect the soil acidity. Anything that can't survive outside a climate-controlled greenhouse needs to be harvested and sent to the kitchens so they can be preserved. Canning, jarring, dehydration, ancient techniques you've learned about in school but didn't think you'd have to put into practice so soon. Everyone's worried about this will be the final nail in the coffin for your food supply after the famine last year. You try not to think about it too hard, instead focusing on just doing what you can to help rebuild. Alright, let's rebuild. Okay, so we are going to keep these together. Honestly, everyone's all right. Super goal, perfect. We did it. Okay. Created toughness, getting up there pretty quick. And 2 to organization, 39. Look at all the kudos we can't spend on anything. We're getting so many kudos. You're eating in the mess tents when you hear something rumbling. Your bowl and cutlery start rattling. People look around in alarm. Could it be another attack so soon? You begin to hear shouting from outside. Someone runs to the tent. There's something falling from the sky, they shout. It's on fire! You join the crowd of people leaving your temporary structures to gather in the colony square. People are squinting up in this milky, quiet sunlight, pointing and gesturing wildly. It's impossible to miss the thing hurtling towards you from space, like a great big ball of fire coming straight for you. Is this it? Is this the end? After all you've been through, a meteor's gonna land in the middle of your already ruined colony and kill you? The incredulousness of that. How dare they? Oh, that's crazy. Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, no! Hello. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Stream's dead because somebody decided to step on my switch.
Oh, no.
That goes the router and
Everything.
guess who it was.
Adventure. Uh, all right. This is still recording. So, so those from the watching the VOD, my internet went out. We had a little power failure at my place. I'm gonna stop the recording for now, and we will pick back up once the internet is back. All right.